Hello Galactic family. Heck, that these were hectic weeks. We are at the end of May and now many retrogressive activities end in June, and the constant recycling of energy that we had from the beginning of 2017. Remember that this year's theme is the divine congruence, so we are seeing a rebalancing of frequencies and energetic vibrations to allow this to happen. All that is not aligned with our vision of peace, joy, love and prosperity that we want to see in the world is being knocked down, and we can see this happening in a big way in June, or at least begin to see the changes, perhaps even in a great way. One aspect of our light mission in life was the end of karma. I've been writing about it since 2004, because we came here to resolve the karma, which is the basis of the 3D paradigm, and replace it with the energy sovereignty in creating a paradigm of 5D. In June, the karmic wheel turns and we will see the end of many activities directed by karma. These are centered around the domain and control of corruption, manipulation and other nefarious activities. These actions are being conducted by people you would not think that they were part of the rise, but they do, and it is the light we are receiving and expanding that is driving their actions, so keep shining. June is a crucial month for 2017 and we are making progress. The chaos ended May in a sense, but its tremors will be felt in June and to the rest of this year. A great aspect of June will be the changes in terms of karma, due to increasing amounts of energy that we have been receiving and anchoring. Our desire for a change in energy narrative is supported in this month, so keep these lights shining, because the more you shine, the more energy you are open to receive. June is a month to release the latter sediments of the past, including the karma that kept them in place, and use the power of your intention to create the basis for their new life in 5D. You can see more people leaving their lives, but they will be replaced as we say goodbye to our families in karmic hello or energy families. One great thing that happens in June is Jupiter, which has been retrograde since February, and finally goes straight. Jupiter rules philosophy, luck, blessings, religion, law, literature and higher thought, so its retrograde was a major factor in the decisions we had to make over the past 5 months. We also had an extensive retrograde activity since January, so you can feel more motivated to start moving now, without the baggage of the past. June also starts with all the signs of the zodiac represented with a planet in each sign, except Virgin. We have a double representation in Pisces, Neptune and Chiron, but I believe should govern Chiron in Pisces, and Virgo is the opposite of Virgo, so technically could count as Virgin. Sorry, but I disagree here. 2 planets, Venus and Mercury, will be in his regency signs, Taurus and Gemini, making them more powerful and significant this month. Mars enters Cancer, a sign where it is not as active, is a planet of fire, in a water sign, but this is great because we all moving parts to spread the light of 5D around. Think of an orchestra with all the instruments playing and louder instrument. Mars is being quieted or attenuated, not muted, terminated or eliminated, so it does not dominate the conversation. Let's talk about the end of karma, a significant power in June. It's the end of the energy that supports the karma, the karmic cycles and the dynamics of karmic group. This was the mission of our soul for this life, and we've been working on this assignment for a very long time, with little success. We involved our karmic teachers, especially the mother's energy, to convince them that the end of the karma between us was a good thing. How does this work for us? For many, this has led to unsatisfactory relationships, painful, dramatic, tense and often very challenging. We try to love our comrades in karmic release of karma, obscuring our own lights to not overshadow them. We try to include them in our energy, reducing our energy limits, but it never worked as we thought. Instead of being loving and grateful for our work, they were resistant, rejecting us and often treating us very badly. We did not lose or fall. Is the time to approach this from a more sovereign perspective, energy, and empowered. We will do this in a very different way this month because of two important things. First, we are at a critical point in our lives, deciding what kind of energy we want to incorporate in the point where we can no longer prioritize what others need and one above our own needs and desires. Second, the energy gaps between those who want to stay in 3D and those who want to advance to 5D are so great that we cannot resolve them, to diminish our energetic boundaries to accommodate others. Once past the bridge 4D, we cannot return to 3D. We must continue to move forward. We do not leave anyone behind, just move away and our energy from their energy fields, so that they can make their own choices. This is not a cruel and unusual punishment. It is another way the universe works in absolute terms and have all the energy sovereignty and begin to make their own choices. When we rise or sustain others with our energy, we become your crutch. And they do not learn to find their own source of energy. Once we remove our energetic support, they have to seek their own sources of energy and they need to do it. This is part of its energy sovereignty.